Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough, little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show, episode 22 today.
Precautionary,
Yeah,
just in case, you know.
we have to. No, we're not infected. People that wear masks are normally infected.
To stop the spread of the coronavirus.
These are so hard to wear.
It's crazy. I can't be fucked with this in society.
You can't breathe properly.
I'll take the virus, man.
Every time we talk, look, it's slipping down.
I'll take. Look, there, you're infected now.
I got nose exposure. So do you.
Yeah, I'll just rather get the virus.
Yeah, same. Let's get this shit off.
We could sell these, man.
We could.
We could resell these for like $50.
Dad bought these the other day.
These will
Shit quality. Probably made in China.
These will be starting coronavirus and making shit equipment.
That's
Thanks,
why
China.
I'm a little bit scared. I'm not sure how the disease transfers. Like, do you have to actually take in something?
From what I've heard, right, it's just like, so if I was talking to you here like this, you would get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, all the boxes at my warehouse and stuff, you know, they're all from China. A lot of the products are from China. Could that be an issue or no?
I think it doesn't stay on like surfaces for very long.
So
what I've been watching on the news.
If someone slobbered onto a box and I've whacked my hand on it and then I'm eating my food and I lick my finger.
I don't know. Maybe it'll get like stronger, you know? The virus, it'll adapt.
Yeah. I don't like that. The thought of it is scary, but it's also spicy.
Yeah.
Because the world hasn't had much.
It's exciting. For me, I actually am excited about it.
Yeah.
Just because, I don't know, like you said, the world hasn't had anything like proper crazy since you said World War II, which is a good point. And it's like, fuck yeah. Like,
people be like, oh, there's loads of things that have happened since World War II. In Australia, we haven't been
involved. We've had the bushfires, but that didn't like shut society down, you know? That was just bad for like over east.
Yeah.
Whereas this could shake things up, give me some time off uni, which would be nice. Use some time off work maybe as well.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, it'd be well-earned
But the
break.
potty could still keep going.
Would.
That's why I want to see. If the world shuts down, right, everything stops. People are probably just going to be at home most of the time. What else? All they can do is watch the podcast, bro. Our numbers will spike.
So the coronavirus is good for the podcast.
The coronavirus could really help our success.
Because people will be in lockdown in their room listening to us.
They have to. There's nothing else to do than watch YouTube podcasts all day.
That's incredible. So all hail the coronavirus. Let's go. Ramp it up.
Me and Jamo behind it. Geniuses, bro.
No.
It's transmitted through this podcast.
Jesus. No, we had the masks on. Now they're fucked.
Imagine that. Imagine if we got so smart it transmitted through the internet waves.
That's crazy. Yeah. I mean, there's a thing that you wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Including girls. We're the CEOs of hating girls, apparently.
Appreciating.
Loving.
So, obviously coronavirus is a thing.
Yeah,
most people are worried, a little bit worried in the back of the mind, but I reckon girls aren't, right? And what they are focused on is their Instagram followers, mate.
Yeah.
This is I reckon like a top 3 worry in most girls' lives. Their Instagram followers.
I go top 2.
Even top 1. At
Number
the end
1.
of the day, it's what they care about.
Number 1, physical appearance.
Yeah.
Number 2, Instagram followers.
They kind of tie in together.
True.
So I was at work, right? And I'm on the computer playing my games.
Yeah.
Because that's all I do at work. And then Run. Anyone who went to Lumen would definitely know that game. And then I just feel, you know, when you're near someone, you can just feel their negative, shitty energy. Yeah. They're just angry. And so I can just feel it radiating off the girl I'm working with. And I don't really want to ask, but it's just so bad.
Yeah,
and I'm like, what's wrong? And she goes, 2 people just unfollowed me. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, I was at 1,260 and now I'm at 1,258. Who the hell unfollowed me?
It's all in the tone.
And I was like, how do you know who? She's like, I have an app. And she's like, I'm going to check who did it. And she's like, if they unfollowed me and I follow them, I'm going to crack the shits. And then she checked and she's like, it's okay, I don't follow them.
Yeah.
But her day was fucked for like 5 minutes because and she knew, that means she knows her number.
Yeah.
Like,
off by heart.
1,260 and now it's at 1,258. And she
lost
wanted
her mind.
to know who could possibly unfollow me.
She was going to go and murder them.
Bro, that is insane. That's fucking crazy.
A lot of girls have the app.
That's insane.
A lot of girls have the app, and it says, who unfollowed you, and then it gives you the option inside the app to go unfollow.
Fucking hell.
So you don't actually have to go to Instagram to do it. It's right there. It's accessible.
What is the world coming to, bro?
An end.
This is why coronavirus is here. It's
Yeah.
gone, nah, man. People...
are dumb.
Yeah.
People are taking
And
little things too seriously.
1,002, bro.
Deal with this, dickheads.
It's crazy. Imagine that.
Yeah.
But yeah, girls' Instagram's just a
So,
staple.
like, okay, let's say you get the app, right?
Mm.
You get the Instagram followers app, and you use it for the next week, right? Do you reckon you'll be phased if someone unfollows you?
Probably not, mate.
So let's say a close mate.
We're only gaining followers.
Let's say a lot of them too.
A close mate.
Okay, so let's say one of your best mates, or you see them as a best mate,
You
they
see an
unfollow
unfollow.
you. They're probably just sick of
Yeah,
seeing.
I don't follow back.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
There's a bit of it in everyone.
But that's why I just don't want to know.
It's just
'Cause it
enhanced in
create-
females.
Yeah.
I think it must shake up the ovaries or something when you get unfollowed by a couple of people.
They just feel like less inside for sure.
Because
They're like,
they'll be like,
oh, what the fuck?
My latest photo mustn't have been hot enough. Next
Yeah,
one I got to
yeah,
get my
yeah.
tits and ass out. And then you gain followers.
Which you do.
And that's how
gain
girls get into
followers.
prostitution and stuff, because it'll just keep ramping up until they're posting nude photos and they're selling their body.
OnlyFans account? That's a big thing now.
I'll keep seeing this come up. What is it?
I think it's just like you just if you're a fan of the person,
Yeah.
you like pay money to like maybe chat to them or see some
I
titties.
think we should
or
do this.
See some booty.
Should we set up an OnlyFans and
Yeah,
show,
well, I
off,
mean,
show off our booty and
why
stuff?
does it have to be a female only thing?
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, girls can make a lot of money off their body, man, if they want to.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane.
Gold mine.
It is a gold mine. It's a God-given gold mine.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Obviously,
I would love to be a hot girl.
with the money and stuff that comes with that, a bit of dignity gets lost.
Yeah. But I mean, you know,
You know, it's just it's a
You gotta
scale
make a
game.
deal.
It's like a seesaw.
I'd love to be a hot girl.
I know you would.
Like, that's the best thing in the world.
You're halfway there, mate.
Oh, thanks, mate.
You wanted to also talk about this.
Yeah.
TBHs.
Remember when people used to do them? All the, like that. Like for TBH. And they would always be like, if it was a girl to a guy, it's like, if it's either like a really good one or
Yeah.
like,
Half-hearted
don't really
one.
talk to you that well, but you're really funny. Should
Yeah.
talk more. X.
Yeah.
It's just-
Always a singular
yeah,
X.
yeah, and it's
at the
always
end.
you're really funny. Should
Mhm.
talk more if they don't know you very well.
Yeah.
And guys will be like, "Oh, yeah, hell pretty, like really good to chat to. Should like catch up."
Yeah. 100%.
It's just
the stereotypes.
bro. TVHs were such a
The thing is, I got Facebook when I was 15,
Yeah.
so I hopped onto the trend a bit late,
Yeah.
right? So a lot of people had it around 13.
yeah.
like
I think I got it around 13.
when you started school, so
Yeah.
you could interact with everyone from year 7 and
Yeah.
8 at the start of school, and I couldn't. So I was, a couple of years behind. So I've come into the game and seen it at 15 years old, and I've started then. Like for a TBH, and then you get, 1 to 2 girls
Yeah.
that like the
just
post.
all guys want a
Yeah.
TV, and you're like, come on.
And then, look, I've got a selection of 2 girls, right? So it's not really a
Fitties or-
selection, because I was quite short and
Yeah.
elf looking. But, yeah, I'd just say, yeah, really nice, good to talk to, wish we actually talked.
Wish you didn't walk past me in school.
Yeah, wish you didn't walk past and look down upon me, because year
And now
7 and
random
8,
females approach you in public,
Yeah.
excited. It's weird how things
It's
change, isn't
incredible,
it? How
but-
time.
I embrace it with open arms.
It's crazy how some TikTok followers and potty listeners changes everything.
Oh, it sure does. I mean, there's people that I would talk to in year 10, 11 and 12, right, who didn't have a bar of me.
No time of day for James. Walking on.
Walking back into the DMs now. Hello and bye-bye. It's funny how times change.
Yeah,
It's funny
it's
how,
good.
like, in school, I was a relatively shy kid up until, like, year 11, 12. And then as soon as I left school, blossomed like a flower in a field.
Cherry blossom.
It's funny, people peak at different times. Like, I know blokes who peaked
You don't
in
want
year
to peak
9
in
and
high
10.
school, yeah.
Best looking bloke in year 9 and 10, and now they're drug addicts.
Yeah.
And no one likes them, and they're,
No
they're in the
mates.
gutter on the street.
Yeah. You can't
Yeah.
peak in high school.
No.
Some kids peak in primary school, you know?
Oh, 100%. You don't want to peak in primary
no,
school.
you can't peak in primary school.
Like, it's insane. If you are the top kid in the canteen
fastest
line,
kid
the
or something,
fastest
yeah,
kid,
then you-
the best kid at footy,
But then
the best girl at netball,
you get to high school, someone better. And then you realise you're not making AFL around year 9, 10.
And that's when the drugs and the alcohol and depression kicks in. And then by that time, you're an alcoholic, you're a drug addict. And then at 18, 19, when you're trying to find a job, you're fucked because you peaked in primary school.
It's just a slow demise.
Peak in after school.
Enjoy high school.
Yep.
Build up.
Yep. And then
Peak.
skyrocket.
Stay in space above Earth, floating, having a good time.
Oh, I love that.
Missing coronavirus.
That's golden. Yeah.
All the astronauts will be fine. They're going to come back down to Earth and be like, fuck, let's go back up.
Yeah. I don't know if they
Time to go to Mars.
Astro News up there.
Astro News.
Yeah,
I
like
like
an alien
that.
presents it.
That'd be sick.
Down on Earth, there is a coronavirus. Everyone is dying.
Little green
Do
guy.
not come back. Do not come back.
They just fuck off to Mars.
Yeah. Men's rite of passage. We talked about females. They need
With
to
the,
have a tapestry
Yeah.
on their wall.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the way to become a teenage girl.
Now, some girls came out and said they've never had it and they never will. And that's fair enough. You're a boy.
Yeah, you're not a real girl then,
No,
so
exactly. So,
unlucky for you.
yeah. So, men's rite of passage. What does it do?
The In-Betweeners.
The In-Betweeners.
Classic show. Even girls love that show.
Yeah.
But it is a male's... To be a male teenager, you have to watch that show.
Yeah.
And
Now,
love it.
I think it's like the way that they talk to each other in the show is exactly
Very accurate.
it's perfectly portrayed as to how we talk to each other at school.
If you want to know how teenage boys work, then you should watch The In-Betweeners.
Slang abuse at each other, talk about girls like they're nothing. We love girls. Okay?
Yeah.
We're not.
But that's just how it is when you're around the boys.
And when you're a teenager, you don't know any better.
Yeah.
Right. Now,
Or a 20-year-old.
now that show and movies is probably one of my favourite of all time.
Agreed. I was watching it the other day.
So
the
was
show.
I.
Yeah.
I was actually watching people react to the show.
Nice.
American
Do
guys.
they love it?
American guys didn't get the humour.
Fuck, Americans are so dumb, bro.
That's like, in
Didn't
America,
they do a shitty American
they
version?
did and it flopped.
Yeah.
But yeah, Americans don't get a lot of jokes.
Nah.
But UK humour and Australian humour are very similar.
Ties
That's
in.
why we love Ricky Gervais and a lot of UK people love Australian banter.
Just not a fan
They
of
hate
it. They like Amy Schumer and shit.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't like her. Big flubbly.
probably called Lizzo a comedian too.
Oh, bro, she's 5'11". She would just be a big chunk of meat if
Imagine-
you saw her walking down the street. You'd be
Imagine
scared.
her in the midfield running through you. Game over.
She'd take out 3 normal blokes.
Yeah.
She would just eat you,
With
bro.
width.
Literally. She's a mammoth of a beast. She's a beast.
A bunta sing.
Yeah. She's a real woman, bro. She's got enough.
That's like, you hear a lot of this in like rap and like, especially black culture.
Yeah.
People say, oh, you can't handle this amount of women.
No. We couldn't.
There's a lot of women there.
There's a lot of women. A lot. Like, she's big and tall.
And we're not fat shaming. We're truth
No.
giving.
She's a beast.
Yeah.
An absolute beast.
An horse. A big horse.
Oh, bro.
Speaking of big horses, Chunky. Chunky from
Good lad.
Perth.
Chunky
I'd
Bainey.
call him a Perth icon. He's at
Yeah.
all the events.
Always doing the jumping into the crowd and shit.
Oh, he loves a crowd surf. And he follows
What's he do at
us,
Street X?
likes our stuff. He's a model. I guess he
Yeah.
had some creative influence. I don't know.
But yeah, he's a good lad. He gave us a cheeky follow, which was nice.
Yeah.
Good on him.
And he likes our videos. So that's beautiful. Shout out
Respect
to you, Chunky.
Chunky.
And shout out Street X once again. Girls' note-taking ability. I assume this is from university.
Insane.
Is this a uni?
Yeah, because I had 2 lectures in a row, right?
Yeah.
So first one was just me and Carly, and then
Right.
second one I was with Tace
Yeah.
and Georgia Aquino.
Yep.
So first one I was trying. I took like a page and a half.
That's pretty good
Carly
for you.
took like 3.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's
Faster writing speed, much
weird.
neater.
and always just taking way more in, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Way neater. And then we go into the second lecture, and I'm burned out by this point. I can't do it anymore. I've already been at uni for an hour. It's an hour too long.
Yeah.
So then we go in, and then I take this much.
Yeah.
Carly takes 3 pages.
So you
and,
take a dick length of notes?
Yep.
Yep.
And Taylor and Georgia are typing, and they've taken like so much.
Sickening.
And I'm just like,
Waste of time.
how is your note-taking ability like this? Where do girls learn it?
It's high school. That's their training, and they build up to like their Olympics, which is university.
I must have skipped training.
Yeah, so did I.
I feel like most boys didn't train in that.
They skipped training and they just had
But
beers
the
at
note
pub.
taking's crazy. Like, it's color coded.
Yep.
Like, they have like bang, 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 highlight, bang, a new title.
I've seen girls
underline.
write in italics. Girls write in italics. They do underline, bold, Arial, Helvetica. Like, they do their own.
I just can't. And they'll have like the laptop up with the lectures at the same, like the lecture slides. So in case they miss, if I miss something, it's like, oh, obviously I wasn't meant to have it.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the universe telling you you're not meant to know.
yeah. If you love something, you let it go. You know, so
Exactly.
I just let it go.
James Bay, you only know you love her when you let it go.
He was famous for that,
For a little bit. I haven't heard about him for yonks, but yeah.
He'll be alright. I'm sure he made $1 billion off that song.
Probably in the Bahamas or something. If you could go to any country in the world tomorrow, where would it be and why? I said Maldives. I just want to go tropical island and just chill.
Where would I go tomorrow? Somewhere like that, because I'm not...
China?
Fuck that. I'm not going to Europe either, because they got a bit of corona.
Yeah.
Maybe just like somewhere like you said,
Come with me.
Maldives.
Let's go
Just like little...
Maldives. Wait,
they
where did I
wouldn't-
say?
they wouldn't have
Did I
it
say
there.
Bahamas or Maldives?
You said Maldives.
Yeah, I wanna go Maldives.
But I feel like they're like similar.
Yeah.
They're probably
both
not in the
island-
same spot, but
island
paradise,
Paradisos.
clear water. It would be nice. They're probably just chilling.
Yeah, I'd love to go there. I was
You seen
also
that movie
thinking,
Couples Retreat? And they go to a fucking nice island.
who's the male actor?
Vince Vaughn?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they go to a real nice island there.
That's quality.
beauty.
I love that.
That's a good movie.
A bit of news that came up recently.
Sad,
Perth news.
sad news.
Probably some of the worst news we've heard for a long
For
time.
the Perth Football League, which is obviously, Thornley and is Gosnells in that one? No.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
they are.
It's
Yeah.
the amateurs. So it'd be.
And it's the biggest. It's the biggest amateur football league in Australia.
Yeah.
The Perth
There's a
Football
lot
League.
of teams.
It's a legendary league,
It is a lot of history to it. A lot of good times.
and they've taken away footy beers and skimpies.
Change room alcohol gone.
No beers after the game in the change rooms. Not on the bus.
It's
And
sickening.
no skimpies.
Sickening.
Putting women out of jobs. No footy, and it's because of AFLW. They said that.
Sorry.
Because of the...
Don't tell me.
Yeah, bro.
What do you mean because of AFL?
Shout out Tyler Cusworth. He shared it on his story. And
Great fan of the potty.
Yeah. And they've just said because of AFLW coming along, they need to make the game more and the culture more female friendly.
That is female friendly. Girls can hop in the bar and the pub,
Have a drink.
get their top
They
off,
can have- yeah.
serve drinks.
And now it's just footy beers after a game gone.
It actually makes me a bit sick. I'm
What's the
not
point
a
in playing?
beer drinker, Dylan.
Yeah.
I don't drink beer.
Yeah, but it's
that
just,
is the culture.
you have it's
You can't take the footy out of footy.
they're doing it, bro. They're taking the footy out of footy.
That's sickening. I don't want the.
They
footy
might
out
as
of
well
footy.
just stop. Might as well just stop the footy in general.
ban footy.
Yeah, fuck it. What's the point?
Exactly.
Soon they'll stop beers at the grounds.
Warwick Kappa was having sex at half time back when he was playing.
Legendary. I saw a bloke. There's this photo of a Carlton guy in the 70s having a cigarette at half time.
Yeah. Just
Fuck
keep him
yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Maybe calm him down a bit.
Just relax a little bit. But yeah, how can you take beers in the change rooms?
Hmm.
Like, come on, mate.
Yeah. This is a message to the WA Footy Federation or whatever you
What are
call
you
it.
doing?
What are you doing?
You're
Change your
breaking
ways.
out hundreds of years, probably 100 years of culture.
Yeah. I don't know what to say about it, really.
And AFLW, putting women out of jobs.
Yeah.
There you go. Good on ya.
But yeah, I think I've said enough.
I haven't watched AFLW. I actually haven't. Have you? Have you seen any
I
games?
watched a couple
Are
of
they
Freo games.
Better or not?
Freo are very good.
Yeah?
Like, honestly, the skills of the Fremantle women's team is better than the male team. No, honest.
That's sick.
They're hitting targets. Their disposal efficiency, I assume, is better than the men's team.
Are they winning or like on
They're
the ladder?
undefeated.
Fuck.
The Fremantle team's undefeated. They've beaten Collingwood, like all these decent teams.
Don't they do it in two conferences?
They're in the second conference, but they're at the top of the second conference.
Adelaide doing good?
Actually, no, click on the right
Cancel.
one. Is there one on the right?
Is it the top two that go through? Is that how? I wouldn't even know how finals
Yeah.
work.
And then Fremantle.
West Coast doing shit, eh?
Yeah, their first year, they're pretty rubbish. But yeah, Fremantle, only undefeated team in the comp.
There you go.
Pretty good for them. They will win a flag before the men's team.
Oh, yeah.
Which is quite sad. But shout out to the AFLW team.
Doing all right.
Doing very well. I went to Esperance on the weekend with a couple of my mates.
You had a bit of a trip.
Yeah, a bit of a trip away.
Long way away. I didn't realise.
Such a long drive, man. We drove 6 hours on the first night, or maybe like 5.5, on last Friday night. And we stopped in a place called Ravensthorpe. It just sounds a bit dodgy.
Yeah. Where is it? Obviously just before Esperance by a couple hours.
Yeah, hour and a half. Right. So we stopped off there.
Coastal or fucking middle of nowhere?
Middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Bush, red dirt. Right. And if I remember, I'll put a little video up of the campsite. But
Ravensthorpe.
Ravensthorpe. So it's not actually a recognised camping area. I don't think there's like anyone that lives there really. Where we were was just like you go off the road into a red dirt track, and then you're in the bush, and it's just like a crop circle thing.
That.
We're in
Camping's
the car.
really not my thing, at all.
It's raining. There's thunderstorm. We saw mice running around, right? And it's bucketing down. I've got to set up a tent.
Bro.
The boys have 2 swags. I've got a tent. No way I'm getting that up in the rain.
Is the swag just a little like the fucking coffin thing?
Yeah, but these boys have professional big ones.
Oh, because they're like bush
camper. Yeah,
they have
bushmen.
everything in their car.
They're the
right?
Ned Kellys of the current
They
generation.
have everything in their cars.
Lockie, right,
Everything.
has every
Were
single
you
thing.
astounded about how?
I didn't have to do anything. They cooked me breakfast. I was on holiday. They cooked me breakfast. They set up everything. I obviously tried to help.
So where'd you stay night one?
Night one was Ravensthorpe.
And
I slept in the car.
Oh,
I slept in the passenger seat of a 4-wheel drive.
and they were in their swags.
No, they didn't. They couldn't set it up.
So we all slept in the car.
Right. Now, it's 2 o'clock
I'm
in the
glad I
morning,
didn't come.
right? Connor Baker's laying in his car. He's asleep. He's trying to sleep. And Lockie just hand on the steering wheel, just beeping the horn, right? Connor gets up. He's angry. He's trying to move around in his car. Then you've got Lockie. He just flickers the headlights just over and over so Connor couldn't sleep. Over
Did
and
he
over.
think, and he thinks it's hilarious?
Yeah, he's laughing his head off, and he goes, "Oh, I want to get him real good." So he's gone up and he's tried to deflate his tyres. Couldn't do it because I don't know the reasoning. Then he wanted to pull the handbrake and let his car roll down.
Yeah. Are you all in the same car?
No, so I'm in Lockie's car.
Yeah.
And Connor's by himself. And I'm trying to get sleep, and I've got no chance with Lockie. He's a little crackhead sitting next to me trying to spark like flames between us.
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Oh, I'm tired." And then 5 minutes later, he's plotting another thing. He's just throwing stuff at his car, just doing all this dumb shit. And then he goes, "Oh, I'm going to sleep on the roof." I was like, "What?" He goes, "Oh, I'll just set my swag up on the roof of the car." I said, "There's lightning, mate. You'll be the first one to die." He goes, "Yeah, I don't care." He set up his swag on top of the car. So I'm in the car. He's on top of the car sleeping, and Connor was in his car sleeping.
How do you set a swag up on a roof,
Don't
bro?
ask me. I'm not a bushman.
And did he sleep in it?
He slept in it. And he said, "Oh, I had the best sleep out of all you boys." I'm tossing and turning, had a sore neck. I couldn't sleep properly because I'm in a crammed car. Basically, we wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to a lightning storm. There's no rain and there's no thunder, right? But there's just lightning constantly. I'll put a video up as well. So it's going bang, 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 bang. Lightning non-stop for 4 hours. 4 to 8. Right? Ridiculous. So I got maybe 2 hours sleep that night. Sore neck. Wasn't good at all. And I'm not a camper man. I'm not a bushman. So I just went along with what they said. But as I said, there's no one there. It was just us three. Campsite. It's not even a campsite.
Should have gone to Bali.
Should have gone to Bali. Cost about the same, probably. And then the second night we stayed at RAC Caravan Park in Esperance. So a lot more people.
What are Esperance people like?
Old.
Yeah.
It's like a retirement type town. And yeah, there wasn't too much to do there. Like obviously we 4-wheel drive, we went to the beaches, then we went to the pub that night. And there was an absolute crackhead there, right? Aboriginal guy.
Couple deadlies.
And he's gone on like a rant of saying all of these quotes, his favourite quotes in the world, right? And then he goes and says this one. This got us all laughing. He goes, "What goes around comes around. Sometimes." So we're pissing ourselves laughing, and I'm thinking about the quote in my head, and he goes, and I go, geez, that's true. What goes around doesn't always come back around.
But sometimes it does.
And sometimes it does. But it was the pause that made it.
And he loved it?
What goes around comes around. Sometimes.
Did he laugh?
He pissed himself. The boys reckon he snorted a line of cocaine.
What was his name?
I don't know. I didn't talk to him. I was too scared. But yeah, he had some stories that we heard. And
Respect. That's a good quote.
Mm-hmm,
That could be the quote of the show. What goes around comes around sometimes.
A pissing story. So basically, I went to piss in the toilet. Now, obviously, Caravan Park, there's only 1 or 2 toilets.
Yeah.
And I've gone there early morning. This was the morning of us leaving. And
Monday morning.
Yeah, Monday morning.
Yeah.
And Lockie goes, I'm going to go have a shower. So I go, yeah, right, I'll come with you in 5 minutes. All right, 'cause I just wanted to finish breakfast. So Lockie's...
What'd you have for breakfast? What'd they cook up?
That morning, I don't know.
What'd you have for dinner and stuff? Like, just meals in general?
Real good meals. Like, they had brought their meats. They had, like, steaks, crumb steaks. We had sausages. We had
Really?
everything. And then one morning we had bacon, egg and cheese rolls. Like, just... They could cook us up a storm. Like, it was incredible. I loved it. And then... yeah, so the first night the pub was good. Oh, yeah, pissing story. So... Lockie's supposed to be in the shower, right? And I walk in there, and I've gone to have a shower as well. Now, as you do, you piss in the shower. Boys piss in the shower. Now, this is a shower with a shared drain, right? So there's a shower, wall, shower, drain in the middle.
I get you.
Right. So I'm in the shower, and the shower's already running, so I know he's in there, and I just have a piss. And it was just disgusting. It was yellow. It was just...
Yeah.
And a lot of it too.
Yeah.
So it's washing under. And I'm giggling because I know it's going all over his feet and stuff. And then Lockie goes, oh, Jamo. Yeah? He goes, what are you doing? I said, just having a shower. I said, what about you? And he goes, I'm having a shit. He was in the toilet. So I'm pissing on some random's foot who's in the shower.
Oh, no.
Apparently, it was an old guy who was showering without any thongs on or anything, and I just peed all over his feet.
Did he say anything?
No.
Oh, that's
No,
horrific.
He wouldn't dare say anything to me.
That's horrific.
But yeah, Lockie pretty much pranked me. He was chucking a shit and didn't go to the shower.
And you were pissing on some old bloke.
Yeah, well,
who's just trying to camp.
Well, I was doing it as a joke because, you know, Lockie had pranked us a fair bit on that trip, so I'm trying to get a bit of revenge, and it sort of... What goes around comes around sometimes came into full effect there.
So they're the full Ned Kellys of this generation. They just have everything in their car and know everything.
Yeah, well, Lockie is a fireman. He's a bushman.
So what's in his car? You said Lockie's car is just...
No, he's got everything. He's got everything. Honestly, he has cutlery. He has cooking materials. He has everything you need for a fire. He has... because he's a volunteer fireman and he's very good at his job.
Just everything.
He was getting fire calls on the way down, and he has he looks after about 20 to 30 people and has to direct them to fires, like his own troop or whatever. He's very good. Anyway, he had everything.
Nice.
Everything you could have thought. First aid kits, ladders, everything. It was pretty incredible. And then on the drive back, we went to Wave Rock, which a few of you people know.
Yeah.
So, have you seen it? It's just a rock in the middle of nowhere that looks like a wave, carved out by, I don't know how.
Nature. Mother Nature.
A rainbow serpent did
Yeah.
it. And anyway, we just wanted to drop in there because I hadn't seen it before and those boys hadn't seen it for ages.
Yeah.
So we go to Wave Rock and there's a lot of Asian tourists, right? And there's one kid with these green speed dealers on.
Yeah.
And I walked past him and said, oh, are you from the Tour de France? He didn't know what it meant. He was like 8 years old. Now, this kid is the subject of this story. So, I had a high bounce ball, Lockie's high bounce ball that he plays with in the car.
Mm.
So, I'm throwing it around. You know me. I take a ball everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm rolling it up the wave, the rock, and it just comes back down. It kind of is trying to catch it. We're just having fun with it. And then I said to the boys, I'll go up the top and I'll throw the ball to you. So, they're standing on the top of Wave Rock, and I launch the ball as far as I can. It's gone over their heads, and it's hit like a sort of railing, like a natural rock railing type thing, and it's bounced to the left, and then it starts rolling down the rock face, but bouncing. So basically, there's wave rock, and then to the left of it, there's like a sort of natural rock stairway to get up. And the ball's bouncing down that. Yeah. And the small Asian boy's walking up. So the ball is coming closer to him. He can't really see it coming. This ball's going to knock him out and kill him. He's going to fling him off the rock. The ball's flinging down, and it's just zoomed past his head, right? He's chased after the ball. Oh. He's turned around and started running down this rock face.
Why?
I don't know. He wanted to touch the bright yellow thing. He's chasing the ball. So I didn't actually get to see this bit. This is what the boys told me. But he's sprinting down, trying to find the ball, right? Which is now in the bushes. Full speed, head down.
Snake comes out and bites him?
No. There's a cliff edge.
Oh.
He can't see the cliff edge. He looks up, goes, what the fuck? Slips on his ass, slides down, and he's on the edge of the cliff.
So he's nearly died?
He nearly died because I threw a ball. But he chased it, so it's not my fault. But if I had never have thrown the ball, he wouldn't have nearly died. But I think what I've done, his parents didn't give a shit. The parents grabbed the ball prior to that happening and said, oh, it's not a tennis ball. No, it's a high bounce ball. But just because of the colour, you assumed.
Don't assume.
Don't assume. Would you rather be a crackhead or a heroin addict?
Probably a crackhead.
So would I.
Because heroin, you take it and you just...
You're fucked. You're just down and
you're
out.
Just fucking, you know... But at least a cracker, you can be out on the streets, bouncing around... Fucking going down Maddington shops, like you have a sick day, come bouncing through the door.
You would have so many stories.
Yeah, I reckon crackheads would have had a crazy life, you know?
Uh-huh.
Like you said, just so many cool stories, so many crackhead moments, ways to get your drugs, selling your kids' toys and selling your kidney and...
They're both life, like family ruining and life
ruining.
Oh,
yeah. But heroin's just boring, bro. Like, because you take heroin and you just fucking pass out where you are for 6 hours or whatever. But at least if you're a cracky, bounce on the bus, go to carousel. Yeah. Some crackheads walked into my work the other day.
Yeah.
Full junkies, bro. Like, putting the glasses on, laughing at themselves. Oh, this is wicked, eh? Like, just full... Only crackheads say wicked.
Yeah.
And they were just like... loving it, laughing at each other. Like, and then they were just bouncing out the store, wearing singlets and shit. Just... wax singlets with the hoodie.
Oh, yeah.
And like the Lucid ones, you know, like Lucid. That yeah. And I was like, yo, cracky, eh?
There's a guy at my former gym, my ex gym, and he'd wear that hoodie, the singlet with the hood on it.
Yeah.
And he used to go on the walking machine where your legs go up and down, right?
Because he's always bouncing around.
He got full speed, right? And he'd sweat everywhere.
He's sweating the crack out.
He wouldn't stop though. He'd just go. Honestly, I'd be at the gym for an hour, and he was there before I got there, and he left after me. Yeah, and he wouldn't stop.
Fuck yeah, bro! Crackheads have elite stamina.
It's a puddle on the
running
ground
ability
of his sweat. It was ridiculous, but yeah,
elite ability.
I want to see Kenyan versus crackhead.
I reckon that's the only person who can give Kenyan a run for their money.
Give Kenyan a crack.
Yeah. Gyms are crackheads too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They just want you, eh? Like how a crackhead wants crack. Gyms just know, like, come back, I need you, fucking, I'll give you less, discount, please.
Crackhead or crazy ex? Same.
Yeah.
Crackhead. Crazy exes are crackheads. That's like the same thing. Because I went to the gym, right, so I was going to a gym and I was enjoying it. And then I had knee surgery, and then since then I haven't really gone back too much. Right, it's a bit too far away, and I just don't have the drive right now.
Yeah.
And a lot of the stuff I can do at home.
Yeah.
So I go there, and I just want to cancel my membership, but it's not as easy as just cancelling.
Did you go in?
You have to.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to do it over the phone. They say, oh, you have to come in. So it's like, oh, you're not allowed to break up with us over the phone.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to send us a text.
So you go in and go, hello.
I go in, I said, hello, I'd like to cancel my membership.
How long was it for? Did you have a contract for like a...
Oh, no, mine was like a month-to-month contract.
Yeah.
So from the day I went in and said I want to cancel, I have 30 days until it terminates. So I still have to pay for the next 4 weeks. Anyway, I've gone in there and I said I would like to cancel. She goes, oh no, why? In my head I'm thinking, why the fuck do you care?
Just let me cancel.
Let it be. You only know you love her when you let her go. Let me go.
That's annoying as fuck.
Anyway, so she's asking all these questions. Where do you live? I said, you've got it in your records. Just look me up. You've got all my information there. She goes, what's your phone number? I said, you've got that too. You're sending me messages every second week. Anyway, asking me all the... where's your drive gone? I said, up your ass. I don't care. Like, it's my life. I'll do what I want.
Just let me quit.
Let me quit. She wasn't making it easy for me.
Just really...
And then they give you a form to say, like, the reason as to why you're leaving. And it says, how many kilometres you live away. So on her record, it says, he lives 17 kilometres from the gym or whatever. So she's asking me all these questions, but she knows the answers. She's just trying to, like, fact check me. And basically, she kept saying, you're always welcome back. You're allowed to come in the next 30 days. And then she goes, we have new gym renovations going on right now.
When did I ask?
said, I don't care. I said to her face, I don't care about the gym being done up.
I just want to leave.
I just want to leave. The door's locked behind me. Nah.
Imagine that.
But, like, it just felt like...
Why are they making it such a hassle?
Yeah, like, when I was at the gym... I'd walk in, you didn't give a shit about me.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to walk out and you give a shit.
Yeah. Only know you love it when you let it go.
Exactly. And they lost me. They lost a valuable member of the gym.
And they were annoying about it too. No recommendations?
No recommendations.
Ended in bad terms.
Yeah.
Ended on not friends.
So I have to have a word with you about your gym.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I'm still getting messages from them. I blocked... So, like, you've gone to a gym and you've put a few names down. Did you put Connor Baker's name down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
He was telling me on the drive down he's been getting millions of calls.
Yeah. That guy's a fucking addict, bro.
Bro,
he wants you.
We received so many phone calls. After the second one, I blocked it, right? But some of the other boys just keep getting messages, keep getting phone calls, different numbers. It's incredible. He's relentless. He won't let go.
He really wants people at his gym.
I know. Is it a good gym?
I haven't gone in fucking like 2 weeks, bro.
Just quit.
We might have to.
We'll do our own gym. Before a potty, we can do a little workout.
Jamo and Dylan Fitness.
We do need to do Jamo and Dylan cooking, which is what we said we'd do.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
Bit of baking.
We need a cameraman or a camera woman. A bit of baking. What else do we want to do? I do have a grand plan. I was thinking about it at work last night.
Yeah.
I've discussed it with you before. Now, we all know Levers was a good experience. It was the best worst week of our lives.
Incredible. I would go back in a heartbeat.
Levers, schoolies, for those who are on the eastern side of the country.
A gorgeous time in your life.
It is a gorgeous time in your life. And a lot of people had a shit schoolies and they'd love to, go back in time and change it. You know the song, If I Could Turn Back Time.
Tune. Good tune.
If I could
Cher, however you say her name.
There is a way to turn back time, to go back and do it all again. Because Jamo and Dylan, in the next couple of years, are going to do a Levers reunion, right? We'll host a party. We'll get as many listeners, as many people as we can to come. And we're going to go back down to Dunsborough, right?
Nice.
And we're going to relive Levers, but do it our way. 50 people, 200 people, 1,000 people. I don't care. I just want to get everyone that wants to go back and do Levers again.
And just do it hell good.
Everything that you regret not doing, do. Everything that you regret doing, don't do.
Or do it again.
This is your second chance.
That'd be like an adult's Levers.
So what?
Because they don't.
How long has it been? It's been 3 years. No, we're coming up to 3 years.
It sure has, man.
If we have a big enough following, when we have a big enough following, in 2 years' time, we could do a 5-year reunion.
We'll go 2017 Levers.
Go back down in November like we did last time, and have the time of our lives. We'll go back down to Dunny Lakes and camp again.
Yeah, good. Shout out Dunsborough Lakes. We could rent a mansion.
We could rent a mansion and host 50 people.
It would be nice, eh?
Mm-hmm. Jamo and Dylan.
The Ultimate Toolies.
Presents the Ultimate Toolies. I just want it to happen.
That's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Magic.
Thank you very much. We had some people say they want us to do live shows. Just wait a bit.
Yeah, one day.
Yeah, one day. We just need a little bit more time.
Baby steps.
Every week, I think we're getting better at the potty.
Yeah, views are going up, ratings are going up.
Fuck, that's really
Spotty,
good.
Apple potties.
Spotty and Apple potties. Yep. It's all looking up right now, and it's really good to be involved.
See the nice growth.
Well, it went from we'll do a podcast, and we did 2 shitty little videos 2 years ago. And then we let it marinate. We let it settle for a bit. The new reinstallment of it, we did it properly. Bought the mics, fucking got the setup. Actually, people were asking about the setup. They were saying, "Oh, it's actually really slick. It's really cool. You're using a pool table, but you made it into a table. It's a pool table.
Yeah.
It's a table. Tables are meant to
table.
be used. Anyway,
Green-
we came up with this
green
idea
pitch.
in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
This and this we came up with in 20 minutes because I got you to come over and we're like, oh, where do we do it? We might do it up there, might do it here.
Right here.
And we just settled on here and we said, green, I like grass, I love my sports. Bang, green.
Pitch.
Bob Marley, beautiful
Lad,
girl,
scoreboard, hot chick, bobblehead.
little car.
Best PlayStation 2 game ever. Hamish and Andy. Jamo's new edition.
And a set of nuts. So, basically...
Would you ever put that on your car?
As a joke, yeah. I wouldn't have them dangling around all the time.
People who have those, bro, are bogue. Like, they're like the bogan, like
The
mullet,
most bogan, yeah.
bintang.
So basically, I was down in Esperance with my mates and I found these on the side of the road. And
Definitely got some wear and tear.
yeah, the condition of them is disgusting. Someone's definitely had their teeth on those.
Oh.
You can see the bite
I wonder where
marks,
they've
man.
been.
It's been on the back of a car. This has probably travelled all around Australia in a camper van, right? But now it's here in the potty room and we own it, right? So this is the new addition to the potty background, a set of big balls.
They are actually. Imagine. Oh, that's like when you're 60 years old, bro.
So there you go. We've got a set of nuts for the potty. Stand up, Dill. This is actually cool.
Stand up.
Like stand up and talk. It feels weird because we're always sitting down in our ass being lazy fucks.
Imagine doing a standing potty.
Well, we're going to do a drunk potty. That's something we wanted to talk about too.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good.
We'll definitely do that. Obviously, I'll need to get a day off work or something. But yeah, we just want to get plastered on a potty and just have a chat because that'll
The
be
drunk
funny.
podcast.
The drunk
Imagine
potty.
that.
And we wouldn't even come in with topics. We just
Yeah.
go with it.
Have a few before and then see how it goes. Yeah, that'd be good. That's actually a good idea. I rate that. Heroin potty?
No, I think that'd be a bit boring, wouldn't it?
Just falling
Crack
asleep. Falling asleep on camera.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Anything else you want to say?
Nah, I think we've covered it. Stay
Yeah.
safe.
Stay safe. Rate the potty. Show it to your mates.
Everyone you've ever met.
The army's growing, man.
Mm.
It's a big army, and look, we're looking at 1,800 on 2 potties ago.
Yeah, 800 on the last one. It's good.
It'll be 1,000 by the time this comes out.
Yeah, it will be.
But yeah, we've got 1,000 people weekly potty. You guys are a part of it. We love you all. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week.